Hey everyone, welcome today. We're diving into one of Python's coolest tricks, swapping variables with style. Ready to unpack some tuples? Let's go. So imagine this. You've got two numbers, x equals 5 and y equals 7. You want to swap their values. Sounds simple, right? But Python makes this super easy with one neat line of code. Let's break it down. 1. First, let's define the variables. X equals 5 and y equals 7. These are our starting values. No surprises here. 2. Now let's print them out to see what we're working with. This is always a good idea to check the initial state of your program. Output, x equals 5, y equals 7. 3. Next, here's the Python magic. X, y, hack y, x. With just this one line, Python swaps the values of x and y. Behind the scenes, Python creates a tuple like this, y, x, and assigns its elements back to x and y. Today, we're going to dive into a fascinating Python trick, how to circulate elements in a list. Buckle up for a fun ride through slicing, concatenation, and creativity. All right, imagine you have a list like 1, 2, 3, 4, and you want to move some elements from the front to the back. Let's say we pick 2 elements. After rotating, the list should look like 3, 4, 1, 2. Here's our function. Let's break it down step by step. First, we define a function called Circulate with 2 inputs. A, the list we want to rotate. N, the number of elements we want to move to the back. Now, here's the magic line, an plus a n. This is where Python slicing comes in. An. This picks all the elements starting from index n until the end of the list. Nay. This picks all the elements from the start of the list up to, but not including, index n. Then we simply concatenate these 2 slices with a plus operator to create the rotated list. Finally, we use print cir to show the rotated list. Easy, right? Here's the fun part. Testing our function. We define a list, a equals 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we call Circulate a. Today, we're finding the distance between 2 points using Python. So imagine you have 2 points on a graph. For example, point A is x1, y1, and point B is x2, y2. How do we measure the straight line distance between them? First, we import Python's math library. We're going to use its sqrt function to calculate the square root. Next, we ask the user to enter the coordinates of 2 points. We're using input to take values for x1, y1, x2, and y2. And since these coordinates are numbers, we convert them to integers using int. Here's the heart of the program, the formula to calculate the distance. Using Python's math.sqrt, we compute the square root of the squared horizontal difference, x2, x1 squared, the squared vertical difference, y squared minus y1 squared. We add these 2 results together before taking the square root. Finally, we print the calculated distance so the user can see the result. Python's precision ensures we get an accurate answer. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you got the ideas.